Hi, everybody. How are you? I hope everybody's doing well. So good to see anybody. Hello. Welcome in. Just thought I'd go for a quick live today, see how everybody is doing and all that jazz. So let me check something out here. So, who's here today? Well, hello, BK. How's it going, sir? I love your show. You got a great show. I enjoy it very much. I really do. You know so much. Gosh, all of you do. It's like I'm so envious. I wish I had a lot of knowledge like that. I thought I'd get on because I haven't been on in a long time. I owe you guys a lot, all my viewers and everybody who are, just watching for the watch part. I am so glad to see all of you. I really am. And I really miss being on my own channel, which I have been negligent about. But I hope your day's going good. You too, BK. Nice to see you. I mean, I hope to see you guys all the time. Um, you have a good one if I don't say so. But I really mean all the best for everybody here, including my viewers who don't subscribe. But I wouldn't mind if you did. But long story short is I'm happy with what I got. I'm not going to complain. Life's too short. Life is way too short to complain. I'm just having fun while I can because who knows? Anywho, like I said, just thought I'd see what was going on today with everybody. Um, I know that there's probably not a lot, but you never know. Um, the weather here seems kind of nice. It's hot, steamy. Well, I guess that's Florida for you, or it's Florida for a lot. In case I don't mention it before, and if he sees us in replay, Tug has got the nicest family ever. They are the nicest people, salt of the earth. He's got a great son. His wife is beautiful. She's great. She's got the best looking hair I've ever seen. I'm envious of that too. She is a good person, man. Very smart. And yeah, I want to thank them for everything they did for me because that means a lot to me too. And coming down here and, making a special trip in Tallahassee just to see me, that my heart could only take so much. And yeah, so I don't know. I plan on doing a lot of things with this channel. I really do. Got too much going on. My husband's getting surgery on Monday. We have to be at the hospital at 5 in the morning to register him in. Ugh, it's going to be heck on wheels, you know. And I don't know. I think his surgery's for later in the afternoon, which is kind of strange because if they're having him come in so early, oh well, that's how it goes in hospitals, I guess. I know when I had my couple surgeries, I know I had to show up pretty early. It's almost like catching a plane. It's almost as expensive as catching a plane to Europe or Australia, round trip, and going to nice restaurants and hotels and then venues. Um, but we're trying to do the best we can. Of course, we're always like scrounging every little penny because we're really, really having a rough time of it. And so, you know, we only could do what we could do. I might post my Cash App on Facebook. It's the little QR code I'll put up, and that it's only suggested. It's not me holding you by the neck and saying, "Oh, you have to do this." Not at all. I understand a lot of people right now are in financial binds. I know I am, and I know a lot of people are too. And I have respect for everybody here, and I'm not asking necessarily. I really am not. I'm not that kind of person. Usually, I like to go on my own strength and my own druthers. That's just how I roll. I don't expect anything, and and I don't, and I want to give more than I've been given. If you get what I'm saying, I'm one of those kind of people that loves to just give with my heart. I am not a taker in the very least. So I'm trying my best to be my own self person here, and trying to do the best I can with whatever I have. And like I said, no worries. Put that aside in the head there. Um, so I was just trying to say, I know there's nobody watching right now, but if you see this in replay, you're more than welcome to get in touch with me and whatever you have to do, and I'll appreciate it. A lot of you are on my Facebook page already, so I'm, basically, that's how I like it. And yeah. So what's everybody up to? Anybody got any plans for the weekend? Anybody going to see movies or plays or reading a good book, hanging out at the pool, going by the lake, riding their bike? You name it. I like to hear about it. Me, I'm trying to get my thoughts together so I could talk like a regular person. I know I have a lot of glitches when I'm speaking, when I'm trying to do something, special, and I'm trying really hard not to stutter and to repeat. I'm just trying to, make it through and, not be so blank minded because it's so easy to get there. And I just thought I'd talk to you guys, even if there's nobody here. I just thought I'd get it out. It's good therapy. So, yeah, we, about a month or two ago, we put down my dog, Chloe. She was the last of our dogs to be around. She was a Chihuahua. She was 17, 18 years old. We really don't know, but we guesstimate her at that age. So she was an old lady, and she had neurological problems, which led us to put her down because we couldn't, there was nothing that we could do. I mean, like the vet said, it would take thousands of dollars to, bring her back, so to speak. So, that's the way life goes, and I really am I'm heart sick because I really miss having a pet. Hello, how are you? Come on in, say hello, so I can say hello back to you. Don't be a stranger. I like to say hello to folks, see how they are. So how are you? What you up to? Like I asked, anybody riding their bikes or reading any good books or doing any projects or anything? Oh, hey, how's it going? I'm so glad to see you. Oh, and I'm like so like my terrible, terrible vision. Yeah, so what's going on with you? Anything fun? Anything you're doing? Yeah, I know, Julie. I know that's you. You doing any art scene things, doing any gallery openings or anything fun? I know you do a lot with the college kids, and boy, they sure appreciate you. You teach them a lot of good stuff. They should only know what you do for them. Yeah, I used to kind of do art. I can't really do very much anymore. My vision is just getting really bad. Uh, oh, yes, that's really good. We will chat sometime. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Always, even if it's for a second. So, like I was saying, let me get back to my dog thing. If anybody knows where I could get a dog, you know, let me know. Oh, school starts next week. Awesome. Awesome sauce. That's great. That's great. Yep. Take it easy, kiddo. Nice talking to you. And if you ever want to talk, you could always post message me on my Facebook page if you have Messenger, and we could talk, over the phone, that kind of deal. So, I mean, I would like to speak to you anyways, it's been a long time. Ugh. So I'm just hanging in there. And like I said, I hope to find a new dog soon. I mean, I know my husband says, "Oh, I can't get a dog right now." And I understand that. I understand. But after all is said and done, I wouldn't mind having another puppy by the end of the year. I'm hoping to find another cute little chihuahua or pug, like the ones we had before. I don't know. I think I can only get one dog, so it would either be an either or a chug, pug and chihuahua mix. They're great dogs. They're really smart. They're funny, and they're small enough. Their messes aren't as bad as like when I grew up with German shepherds. It was horrible. I mean, I love them, but the thing is like they make such a big mess. And boy, do they like going garbage picking. My German shepherds always loved that. There was always garbage strewn all throughout the kitchen. My mom and I had to clean it up real well. Uh, there was always something in our house. But if I found a dog that really needed me, though, I would take a dog anytime. And I mean, I would get a cat, but I'm allergic to cats, and they have something in their fur that just makes me sneeze like crazy. I think the fur is finer or something like that. So I can't deal with that. But they're nice, they're cute, but they're just not for me. I've always been a dog girl, anyways. So that's what's going on here. I mean, other than husband's surgery on Monday, um, I'm trying to hold down the fort. I'm also trying to get disability. Um, so because I have some issues now that are taking over my body, that are having problems. So I'm trying to do the best I can with what I have. Um, Trying to run the house as best as we can too. And I understand, it's like my husband still is working. He likes to teach at Tallahassee State College, and he also works at Department of Revenue. And he loves being with both of them. Excuse me. And he also does this thing called Ollie. It's a class that like also teaches, but it's more of a lecture series geared towards older folks. And yeah, they pay for the class, and they listen to the lecture, and they ask him questions. His main subject is history, so that's what he's doing. Well, hello. I see somebody else popping in or saying goodbye, as the case were. Hello again. Trying to see if that's turning into a one from a zero. Better to have a couple people than no people, right? So that's how you begin. And me, I've been trying to begin and again and again. So I'm just hanging here. And if anybody wants to come on in, say hi. Be glad to talk to you. I have nothing going on really. I just wanted to say hello to everybody. I may only stay on for a few, for at least a half hour, and then we'll see where it goes. So I've got another 14 minutes because I've been on for like about 15 so far. Unless somebody comes up and wants to chat, that's fine. We can talk about anything you want to, anything under the sun. Also, lately, I've been well. I saw the series first. I saw *Handmaid's Tale*. I read the book. Then I saw the Testament's first season, and I read the whole book already. And let me tell you something. If you're looking for a good read, Margaret Atwood is so good. I mean, her writing is just, it almost seems like what's going on. Not 100%, maybe a 10% margin there, but her work is so good. And all I could say is I recommend her works to anybody who's reading. Right now, I'm reading another one by Jenny McCarty. Uh, I'm glad my mom is dead. I always wanted to hear about that. I heard that book. I mean, it's not as good as probably Margaret Atwood, but it's just it's summer reading. So I want to see that or read it, excuse me. And I don't know, I've got all these other books behind me. Plus, I've got some on that side of the room and on that side of the room that I'd like to get to. Um, and as you could tell by my clothes right over there, that this is my catch all room as well. So this works as my studio, catch all room, and collectibles. So I have a good time. I keep my room nice and colorful. Stuffed animal collection there. Not like I have a lot of stuffed animals. I gave a lot of them away, but there's a few of them that are sentimental to me. Plus, plus I have some British taxis and cars and British buses that my dad had brought back from England. And I used to play with them as a child, so it's like I have sort of a nostalgic feeling towards those. Those are priceless to me. And yeah, so I'm trying to do the best I can. Like I said, I don't do very much artwork anymore because of my sight. I could still color, I could still, paint a little bit, but I'm not doing anything on canvas or, and I've given up on the oils because of my breathing, and the acrylics I'm kind of given up on as well because I have a carpeted apartment and that's kind of messy. So, and it's hard to get out. If you get like stains or any, paint falling or dripping down onto this carpet, I'm going to be hung because that belongs to the complex. It doesn't belong to me. So, with that said, I could do colored pencils, shaded pencils, and all that good stuff. So, I still like art and I still like doing stuff. And yeah, so I'm trying to do the best I can, you know, with what I got to do. And I hope that, a lot of you will watch and replay because I really care about you. Um, and I really, miss hanging out with a bunch of you. But if I'm on my friend's show, her name is Chrissy. She does like these quiz shows, and it's under her channel called BBB. Please watch her. If not for me, watch it for her. Her stuff is fun. She does quizzes on Monday, and she does like real or not real on Saturday nights. She starts at 10 Eastern time, and I believe 6 o'clock her time. She's in Los Angeles, or not Los Angeles. She's in upstate California. Hello. I see somebody's trying to come on and say hello. But yeah, so watch her. She's really, really fun to watch. And you could play right along with us. You know, you could be one of the people on the panel. You'd enjoy it. It gets your mind off of, things that are really going through your mind. She's real good about that. And she's a really good person. You know, so that's where I've been kind of going for some of the live events I go to. And if my friend Tug, he's really good. He knows a lot about movies and stuff and, science fiction and all that. I'm sometimes on his show, and I'm also on my friend Thrash Pondo show sometimes, if they're talking about something that, that I know about. I like being on their show. I also like listening and learning too, because the more I listen and learn, the more I take notes. And believe me, I've taken a lot of notes while watching them because they've either educated me on something or shown me something I've never seen before. So I'd say watch The Unapologetic Geek. That's my, 2 cents to you. Watch Thrash Pondo Ponds. I always recommend people, if you ever want a good pop culturist, watch Scott on Tape. He's really good. Also, if you want history and reenactors, I'd say watch Frontier Patriot. They are very nice people and they do really good things. They educate people on a high level. They do reenactments and it's really, really interesting stuff. I'd say if you're into Sister Wives, go to my friend Jenny's channel. She has some good stuff about the TV show and all that. And her channel is called Senior Perspective. And if you ever get a chance to see anything that my friend Sarah does, she's on SJ's My Fox. She does some really funny stuff, and she does really creative music and things. So I have to give her kudos. I'm just mentioning out a few people here for you guys to check out on because they are really interesting people and they have a lot to talk about and they've got really great stories. Especially my friend Scott. He's met so many famous people and all that good stuff. So yeah, check him out. He's Scott on Tape, and they do a lot of neat things. They do, like, he goes to graveyards too, and he talks to you about how whether the person was famous or infamous, so to speak. Whether it's about a movie star or true crime or just something fun in general. And it doesn't have to be graveyards. He talks about everything, and he knows a lot, and I respect him for that. So, what can I say? I just am enjoying life. Pretty soon I'm going to have to go make dinner for my husband. He comes home at 5, but I think this recipe is going to take me about a couple hours to fix because I've never made this. It's pork chops with apples. So we'll see where that goes. Yep. So, like I said, I'm just hanging out. Hello to anybody who's come in and all that. I'm sorry I've missed a lot of you. If you did come in, I really appreciate the people who have come to say hello. And I hope everything's going great with everybody here. And, I just want everybody to have a good day. And, well, I think I'm going to go now, but I've pretty much told you guys what's going on with me. So if you watch this in replay, please comment below. Please subscribe to me. If you haven't subscribed to me, please do. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the like button and all that jazz. And yeah, please comment below. And, give me ideas to talk about, different things, because I need all the suggestions I could get. And we'll see what we could do. This is not just a me project. It's a me and you project. So I always like to share things with people. So in the meantime, you guys have a great day. Stay happy, stay healthy, and toodles.